Hey folks, Scott Walters here. Welcome to a bittersweet day at the Bulletproof Garage, all right? Brutus is officially for sale as of yesterday. So now let me explain. So I am active duty Army, and in 2.5 weeks, I am having my retirement ceremony, all right? So I've done over 26 years, and it's time for me to hang up the fatigues, all right? Now, shortly after my retirement ceremony, I've got to pack up and I've got to head back home to the mothership in Texas. And Brutus just isn't part of that plan in Texas. The main problem is what I've got waiting for me back in Texas. Besides my family, I've got 5 project cars that are in the queue ahead of Brutus, all right? Including one I've had for close to 20 years. So I've got to get those done. So it just doesn't make sense to me on any level to spend, $4,000 or $5,000 to have Brutus transported 1,600 miles back to Texas, only to sit in a storage unit costing me $200, $250 a month for years before I could get to it. All right. So, emotionally, I don't want to do it, but it's the smart thing to do. So Brutus is for sale. It's a no reserve auction, so it brings what it brings, and it's going to hurt. I made the mistake of keeping track of how much I spent on Brutus, and it is over $17,000, all right? Most of it is the engine. I got about $7,500 invested in the engine and about $4,000 in the solid axle swap, including the Dana 60. The transmission was more expensive than I expected. It was about, $2,500 I've got sunk into that or something like that. So at the end of the day, it all adds up to about $17,000. And it's going to be painful to sell it because I don't think I'm going to get anywhere close to that. I mean, that's how these things work, right? When you sell a project that's not completed, you're not going to recoup the hundreds of hours that you spent, and you're not going to recoup your investment either. At least I don't expect to. But that is what it is. This project has never been about the bottom line as far as the how much I had invested and how much it would eventually sell for. It's been about getting the YouTube channel off the ground, about tackling some pretty challenging projects and learning a lot. So no regrets. If Brutus sells for $500, it is what it is. That's how no reserve auctions work. I think it'll bring more than 500, but you know what I mean. So as far as what's up next, there's certainly, I'm not giving up on the channel. I'm not giving up on y'all. And there's going to be a lot more content to come. It's going to be kind of sparse for a while. So I've got to get back home. I've got to get my garage set up back home. I've got to figure out what project is next in the queue. And, and I've just got to get unpacked and settled in. Now, I'm not going to be fully retired. I'm still going to work, all right? The plan is right now to work part-time, so I've got more time to spend in the garage working on the project. Certainly plan to continue to post videos and such, so keep an eye on the channel, all right? Okay, folks, again, thanks for all of your support, your recommendations, your comments, you're just watching the videos. I really do appreciate it, all right? And we'll see you next time on the Bulletproof Garage.